Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Maradona. Barcelona are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They're a very mobile unit. Good players, always on the move, which sparks reactions from the opposition to create little pockets of space.
Shoots! It's anyone's ball. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Douglas Costa. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Maradona with a shot! Hazard goes looking. Still goalless at the moment. Smalling does well to read it and intercepts. Lamar. And it's Maradona. He's found his man. Neymar. He's had a go! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Hazard. He's picked him out. Timely intervention. Buffon gets it away. And now the finish. Plays it back. It's Pogba! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Pogba really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Boots it to safety. He's in! Oh, goes for goal! Neymar. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Aubameyang. Messi. Messi! Clears it out of harm's way. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Sessegnon. Chance to break.
Hazard really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And the weighted pass. Now shapes the shoots. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And he just whacks it away. Shot a goal! That is wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Sessegnon plays it forward. Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Maradona. And it's Mario. Mario plays it out to the wing. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Hazard looks to dink one in. Aimed long and direct. Maradona. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sessegnon. That's a throw. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Plays it out to the flank. Cleared without complication. Gets it back. There's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Aubameyang. Barcelona get it back again. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Neymar. Mario. Jordi Alba goes looking, hoists it high, and he's made sure that that won't get through. Defenders on the back foot. Now the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Philippe Coutinho. Forward it goes. Aubameyang. Must score. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mario. Neymar. Sessegnon. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Going for goal! It's there! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put.
It's one! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ball through needs to be good here. Modric. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's had a shot! Defence has got rid of that. Great ball, now the shot! And he heaves it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's got away. He's one-on-one. It's Neymar! Yes! And And the lead is extended still further. How do you look back on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's well defended. Well weighted. Now it's Mane, and it's Coutinho. Lukaku, out to the left it goes. Big chance! What about it? Buffon did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So is this the start of a comeback? Shoots! Modric plays it forward. Looks to clip it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Jordi Alba. Philippe Coutinho. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Oh, great ball! He'll have a dip! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Ball's gone out of play. João Mario. Well, that's where he wants it. He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. Floats one over. Oh, delightful ball. And the finish! He's scored! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Douglas Costa with a delicate, towering header. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Tricky, but I'll go for Felipe Melo, who'll play as a defensive midfielder with aggression and stubbornness, but will also join the attack if the chance arises. And, you know, he's much more than a one-trick pony, as most Brazilians tend to be.
Okay, interesting. Sanson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ziyech. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's there to hoof it away. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye. Shoots!
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up to meet it! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
But up he gets! They've scored! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Messi. Aspas. And it's Messi. Ziyech. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Boots it to safety. Felipe Melo. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Towering header! That's gone a long way up and away. Gets up to head it! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Ziyech. He's in space and looking for options. Hits one! And the defence can get it clear. Approaching half-time and still behind. The shot's on! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Barcelona are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Messi. Now it's Neymar. Maradona. He's got away. And the finish! He's scored! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look...
And the first 45 minutes are up. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Lamar. Maradona. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Sanson. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Sanson tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets good distance on it. Douglas Costa. Felipe Melo. Iago Aspas tries to stroke it through. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's Maradona! Out of play for a throw. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ziyech. Sanson, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Felipe Melo. Aimed long and direct. Right through the middle. He's left his man. Messi has a hit. Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
It's become a case of men against boys. What a throw in. was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Sanson. Oh, that's nice. Going through. Messi hits it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Gulam goes looking. Looks to thread it through, and it's got through. He's got away. Ziyech. It was always going to be the keepers. And it's Douglas Costa. Neymar. Douglas Costa. Big chance! Cut out in the nick of time. And he's made certain that won't get through. Douglas Costa goes up and over, striding forward, facing goal. Danger averted for now. Maradona. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's come loose. Plays it out to the wing. And the counter is on. Has a swing at it! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Massive leap! And he's hit it too high. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Felipe Melo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Mertens could have here their final chance. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Douglas Costa. It's anyone going for goal! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Looking to change the direction of the game here. He'll fancy himself from here. De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions.
A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Gomez goes looking, cuts it out. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Smalling gets good distance on it. Manchester are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Their ability to shift the ball about with a minimum of touches is a scary prospect for defences who often try to stop it with greater numbers.
De Bruyne. And it's Kovacic. Crowd calling for him to shoot. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now a chance to break. He's looking unstoppable here. Sterling, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark an up.
Shoots! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gomez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Douglas Costa. Chipped through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, he just has to read the situation quicker if he hopes to conquer that.
Beckham. Kovacic. Gomez looks to clip it forward. Kovacic. And it's Gomez. Looks to thread it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And he's there to cut it out. Away from immediate danger. Chance to shoot. Lobs it in gently. Danger averted for now.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Douglas Costa tries lifting it over. He's had a go! And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sterling, chance! Felipe Melo. And it's Beckham. Felipe Melo goes through the middle. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Going through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mbappe. He has it out wide now. Looking to shoot. They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And it's Coutinho. Mbappe with Ziyech. He's got away. Sterling gets it, and now what? Swung into... He's gone for it! Goal! That is some volley. Great technique.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Felipe Melo with Ziyech.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Aimed long and direct. Mertens. Forward it goes. Sterling. A real chance to break. Ziyech. And Ziyech! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great leap! Harmlessly behind. Needed a better pass there. And it's Mertens. Dinks one in. And now they can launch a counter. Coutinho already, of course, on the score sheet. Coutinho done very well to intervene. Steered forward. Mbappe. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Mertens. Played out to the right. That has put a stop to that. Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Top save! That shot was travelling. Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Manchester making 2 changes as we speak. Referee's given a throw. And it's Mertens. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. De Bruyne. It's on a plate.
Esbjerg showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Timely intervention. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a loose ball. Now it's Mertens. It's a great ball. Kovacic crosses it in low. Boots it to safety.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nicely controlled. It's anyone's ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
De Bruyne! Mertens battles, the shot's on! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That's wonderful. So that's it, it is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And it's Ziyech. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. So his contractual situation is sorted. An extension agreed. Kimpembe tries to get it forward quickly. It'll be a throw-in. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Liverpool have a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And that certainly wasn't one of his best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That is some save from Akinfeev. Brilliant save, it was certainly dipping.
Oh, that was stuck.
Gets up to head it! Good clearance and very necessary. Kimpembe. Right through the middle. And now the breakaway. And he's on his way! Well read, he sorted that out. Away from immediate danger. Quintero. Neymar.
Maradona really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, he's in! Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the ball is out of play. Mane. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gomez. And it's Neymar. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hector Bellerin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. João Mario. Quintero. Gomez. Maradona. Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. It's come loose. Juan Quintero hits that long.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Now it's Maradona. Has a pop! Trying to get there. And it's Mario. Gorgeous control there. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's away! And he's there to hoof it away. Now a chance to break. Neymar tries to stroke it through, and he's cut it out. João Mario. Quintero. And it's Gomez. Neymar. Shapes the shoots. Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Esbjerg are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Quintero. Maradona. Can he finish? Oh, he's had a go! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. A moment that needed composure. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're already into the second period. And it's Mane. Mane. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Referee's given a throw. Mane. Shoots! Oh, that probably deserved better.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
João Mario. Maradona. Neymar. Lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out. And it's Hector Bellerin. Ziyech. Now it's Maradona. Neymar. Maradona on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Maradona is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Lamar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out wide to the right. Mertens. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sterling. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shoots! Oh, taken with style.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nainggolan. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, good interception. And it's Maradona. Hector Bellerin tries making a foray down the right. Lamar, Kante has been caught there, it's a foul. Get that clear.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
It's a brilliant interception. Mane.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
João Mario. Now it's Mertens. Keeps everyone guessing. Trippier. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Esbjerg are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Sterling has created one goal already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed long and direct. Mane. He's got Mane with a shot! And that's been levered clear. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mane cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic. Liverpool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's Trippier. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And now the finish!
Esbjerg can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's gone a long way up and away. And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Esbjerg really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement. Can he finish? And the follow-up. They've scored! First blood drawn. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Neymar. Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the through ball is intercepted. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Douglas Costa is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Deftly done. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Neymar. Aubameyang takes control of it and he's on the move. Aubameyang is demanding it out wide. Can he score? Sticks it away! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And Firmino! It's broken loose. Douglas Costa has a swing at it. That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Quintero. It's a loose ball. Douglas Costa. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Juan Quintero is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Aimed long and direct. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back to the keeper and try something new. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Quintero. Lamar. Douglas Costa. Firmino hits it! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough. Firmino! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Aubameyang. Forward it goes. And it's Messi. He has it out wide now. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Defence has got rid of that. Shoots! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. He's gone for it! And it's hoisted clear. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Gulam plays it forward. Quintero. Messi does well to read it and intercepts. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Smalling can hoist it clear. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Douglas Costa pushes it out wide. He's left his man. Douglas Costa. And it's Quintero. Firmino. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Quintero. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Neymar tries to dink it in. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Smalling knocks it away. Now it's Aubameyang. A chance! And Messi! Back of the net! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, they could break here. He spotted the run and played him through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
De Bruyne cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. Neymar tries to stroke it through, looks to thread it through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. Shakes the shoots. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Neymar! Messi. Messi. Neymar. Douglas Costa. Big chance! He'll have a dip! And it's there! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can get...
In he goes again! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Mertens at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
His second of the game. Can he score? No mistake! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological...
Has a pop! Lamar. And it's Mertens. Great challenge. Kimpembe goes looking. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Out for a throw. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Juan Quintero plays it forward, and it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Tries to stroke it through. Aimed long and direct. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played into space out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the through ball is intercepted. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Salah. Hector Bellerin. Up for a header! Oh, great save, real class.
Di Maria really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Over to the left. Alaba is desperately calling for it out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Great leap! It's in! And Liverpool score first! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Di Maria, it's on a plate. Shakes the shoots. Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish. And, I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition
looking to shoot. Just a whisker away. Well, poorly to... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Alaba. And it's De Bruyne. Di Maria spreads it towards the left. Now can he finish? Quintero. Di Maria. It's a loose ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks to dink one in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sessegnon. Pushes it out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Back into the middle. Out to the left it goes. With a delicate ball. Oh, delightful ball. Away from immediate danger. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. He's in, surely. Di Maria. The shot's on! Plays it out to the wing. No way through there. Mertens. Quintero. Mohamed Salah displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here. Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Mertens. Mertens needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bellerin. And it's got through. That's a brilliant interception. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Decent looking ball. Chance! He's got away. That intervention was very necessary. De Bruyne goes looking. Now the counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. defended, that had to be done. Manolas floats one over. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Done very well to intervene. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. Oh, he's caught him, in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Referee's given a throw. And it's De Bruyne. He's got options out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Firmino could move up a gear here. Mertens goes steaming forward. Mertens. And Didi cuts it out. Mbappe. This could be a Liverpool counter-attack. Now it's De Bruyne. He's had a look. Shoots! And he heaves it forward. Firmino. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Five minutes left on the clock. Now, can he capitalise? Sessegnon takes the long option. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great ball, and now the shot. We can get that clear. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Forward it goes. Sessegnon. And that is that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Esbjerg could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grand... Gets up to head it! You can get that clear. Decent enough try. Lamar. Wolverhampton do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
Alexandro. Pepe. Alexandro goes looking. Mateus. Forward it goes. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Matija Nastasic battles to win it back. Sterling. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Going through. Coutinho. Can he deliver? Mateus. Alexandro. Isco! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, they can break here. And it's Neymar. Douglas Costa. It's Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rakitic. Now it's Neymar. Douglas Costa. He's got away. Shoots! Isco. Tries running with the ball at his feet. Over to the left. Rakitic. And he just whacks it away. Smalling knocks it away. Rakitic. Neymar threads one through. He's left his man. De Bruyne. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Decent-looking ball. Chance! Shot at goal! Isco. Stasic. Sterling. Rakitic. Has it out wide now. He slid it through. Smalling gets good distance on it. Could move up a gear here. And it's Gulam. Dashing forward at pace. Done very well to intervene. He's got through. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Hobro leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hobro carrying a one-goal lead. Douglas Costa. Throw it. And it's Douglas Costa. Turns and goes back.
Mertens really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Denis Suarez. Smalling. That's not going to make it. Philippe Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Wolverhampton get it back again. Coutinho needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez. Douglas Costa. And that has put paid to that. Denis Suarez. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Going through. Lobs it in gently. Mertens. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gulam. Neymar. Denis Suarez. Merton has a pop! Timely intervention. Alexandro plays it forward. Wolverhampton have it back and they can go again. Isco. Aimed long and direct. Sterling goes wandering offside.
Look, he just has to read the situation quicker if he hopes to conquer that.
And it's Lamar. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Mertens. Philippe Coutinho. Sterling. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Coutinho. Isco.
Wolverhampton are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
That's the throw. Douglas Costa. He's come loose. Douglas Costa. Mertens. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And it's Denis Suarez. Lamar. Pobro leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Denis Suarez.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And it's Lamar. Mertens. This could fall anywhere.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. The final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
PSV will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, I think...
Can he put it away? Goal! PSV! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So, a breakthrough already. Trippier. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played out to the right. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to stroke it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Trippier clips one through, and he's there to cut it out. And he heaves it forward. De Bruyne. Now it's Maradona. And it's Neymar. Hoists it high. This is promising. Maradona. He's gone for it. Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Hobro grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Now it's Maradona. Trippier. A really good feat. Maradona with a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
A hefty has a shot! And that's been levered clear. That intervention was very necessary. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Simeone. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Ziyech. Here it comes. Simeone, and he's onside. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Corner it is then.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
knocks it away. Neymar. Ziyech. Forward it goes. Kovacic does well to read it and intercepts. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Trippier. Swept in. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Simeone. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Neymar. He's left his man. And it's Simeone. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Has a swing at it! Goal! PSV! And they've got the... That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're off again.
Hobro don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Khan catches it safely. Played down the flank. Ball is over the line. Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Kovacic. Vidal. Neymar. Has he picked him out? Sessegnon. Neymar. Hobro really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's De Bruyne. Room for a shot. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Simeone. Going through. Trippier plays it forward. And it's Mertens. Timely intervention.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He's got away. Shapes the shoots. No mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
PSV produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
PSV are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He's off on a marauding, looking to shoot, and the follow-up. It's in! Back to within 1. Interesting. Khan reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Hobro get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Mertens. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Lovely feet. Mertens.
Hobro are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Kovacic making use of the space out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Vidal. Alex Telles. Well positioned to make that interception. Dashing forward at pace. Mertens brings the ball forward. He's had a shot! In it goes! They are right back in business. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Sessegnon tries to get it forward quickly. Mertens, he's left his man. And he's cut it out. Sessegnon. Now it's Mertens. De Bruyne. And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
De Bruyne sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And he's there to hoof it away. It is now or never. Time is against them. Now it's Neymar. He's in! Kovacic. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's that. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a man with incredible energy levels, David Alaba. Always advancing, but he's diligent in his passing and crosses with care. He can also smack an effort at goal with that left foot, and he's very solid in his defensive work too. So yeah, have a look out for him.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And it's Modric. João Mario. Nainggolan. Now it's Bale. Bale tries lifting it over. And it's Firmino. And he's going long. Douglas Costa gets it into the middle. Aimed long and direct. Firmino gets on the end of it. Has a pop! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance. This towering header!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Forward it goes. Modric. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gulam. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's a great ball. Shot at goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Gulam spreads it towards the left. Douglas Costa is flagged offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
And it's Firmino. João Mario. He's got options out wide. He'll have a dip! And he's there to hoof it away. Defenders on the back foot. Kyle Walker. Now it's Aubameyang. Hazard out towards the flank. Aimed into... Up for the header! Cleared without complication. Modric. Hoists it high. And he's there to cut it out. Away from immediate danger. Oh, good interception. Firmino plays it out to the wing. Modric. Nainggolan. Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Ziyech. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. Modric. Hazard pushes it out wide. Hazard going for goal! It's in! They have come roaring back! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Deftly done. Cuts it out. That's a corner kick. Smalling knocks it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Hobro head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And so we're off again. And it's Hazard. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Firmino. Douglas Costa. With a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
João Mario takes the long off, hits one! He scores! And they're back in front!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Hobro take the lead. Bale plays it forward. And it's hoisted clear. Firmino. And it's Mario. Douglas Costa. Manolas does well. Firmino. The shot's on! It's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that certainly wasn't one of his best. Alaba. He's on a run down the left wing. Going through. Drills one in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Firmino. Lamar. Firmino. Nainggolan. Oh, they could break here. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Aubameyang. It's Ziyech. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa looks to dink one in. Looking to break out here. Nainggolan. Hazard tries lifting it over. Gulam tries a pass forward. And it's Firmino. Douglas Costa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Modric. Hazard plays it out to the flank. Bale. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Douglas Costa looking to run onto it. Nainggolan can hoist it clear. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Heads it! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Mertens. Denis Suarez. It's come loose. Now a chance to break. And that's been won straight back. Firmino. A real chance to break. Lamar. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Dashing forward at pace. Denis Suarez gets into the right position to intercept. Lamar. And it's Denis Suarez. Now it's Mertens. Douglas Costa. Clears it out of harm's way. Nainggolan tries to get it forward quickly. The final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Messi, and the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Smalling boots it to safety. Maradona. Neymar. Maradona. Now it's Neymar. Well read, he sorted that out. He can get that clear. Ginter is very much switched on to make that. Back into the middle. Caught offside that time.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Now it's Maradona. Goes for goal! Neymar lobs it in gently. Is it in? He's delivered all right! Jim, your thoughts?
Maradona is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Messi! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Now it's Neymar. Kante battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cuts it out. Ginter. Smalling. And now the breakaway. Messi. Aimed long and direct. And it's Messi. A really good feat. Into the middle. And that's been repelled. Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ginter goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kante plays it out to the wing. He's found his man. He's away. Hits one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Maradona. Hobro are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Smalling knocks it away. Ginter. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Sessegnon. Kovacic. That's the through ball. It's a brilliant interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Hobro leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gets into some space, and he's onside. And that has been clubbed away. Messi hits it! De Bruyne gets rid without sophistication. How about a shot? Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that had to be more accurate. De Bruyne. Tries to stroke it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar is desperately calling for it out wide. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Messi. Conte. It's a loose ball. Now it's Kante. Oh, real chance! Messi gets it back. Has a swing at it! He's gone for it! He's missed another one.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Swept in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, can he capitalise? Shapes the shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
Done very well to intervene. Oh, they could break here. He's through the middle. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Looking to shoot! Gets good distance on it. Conte plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And that's been levered clear.
Guangzhou Evergrande are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's broken through. The shot's on! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So that's two now without reply. Maradona tries to swing it in, cut out in the nick of time. Conte over to the left. Aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. Maradona plays it out to the flank. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. Kovacic. Messi, he's left his man. Room for it. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss. Messi with the short one. And he's whipped it in low. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Neymar already, of course, on the score sheet. And it's got through. And time is up. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?